Welcome, a Rainbow Emissary, presented by Evelyn Mulders. I'm Evelyn. This is a step-by-step approach to unity consciousness. This presentation will walk you through 5 energy systems that support you on your spiritual journey. My spiritual journey began one evening in 1997. There were over 50 of us, students of an herbalist, snuggled in a log cabin in a Canadian deciduous forest, listening to sounds we had never heard before. It's what we now know as a crystal bowl sound bath. Entrained in the experience, I could feel every one of my cells do a happy dance. I felt an energetic shift in my whole body. I was bewildered as to what was happening when my teacher explained that sound was vibration, and this vibration was reprogramming my cells to a state of bliss. Sound your ears cannot hear, but your body can feel. I wanted to bottle this feeling and offer it to my clients at my clinic. Was that even possible? That one question has led me into a lifelong discovery of the various energy systems and how sound affects each of them. Today is a sharing of this amazing vibrational healing wisdom gifted through the organic process of spiritual growth, listening to intuition, and being the alchemist of sound essence vibrational remedies. I hope you'll enjoy it. Sound your ears cannot hear, but your body can feel. Sound. Our universe was created by sound. Life is sound. Sound is the vibration in which thoughts are communicated through the spoken word. A word is made with sound, and sound is vibration. Sound and color. Sound and color are vibrational inceptors and relayers of universal healing vibrations. Sound healing. From mankind's earliest time and through recorded history, there are references to sound healing. Sound healing temples were constructed to capture the power of sound and light waves. People would travel to these locations for a resonant recalibration of body, mind, and spirit. Sound healing. Ancient civilizations recognized that the most effective and simple means of balancing the body is through the use of sound. Sound has been used to heal, support, center, empower, and to expand consciousness, then and now. So life is sound, and sound brings life to the earth. Sound maintains the existence of all beings. Sound is the key to the miracle of life. Now, if our perception of sound would be unrestricted, we would be able to hear the music of the flowers, grasses, trees, and mountains, the singing of the skies and stars, and the rhythm of all of nature, and the symphony of our own being. Every being has its own melody. Life is sound. Sound and the rainbow. Stephen Halpern talks about or speaks to the idea that if every piano had 7 octaves, and there were 7 pianos in sequence accelerating in octaves, by the time you got to the 7th piano, you would no longer hear sound. You would see color. The rainbow. A rainbow is God's way of showing us everything is in perfect divine order. The rainbow is color. Colors are light frequencies. Light frequencies are energy. Energy is vibration. And vibration is sound. So your energy rainbow. So our physical body is dense, consisting of bones, muscles, organs, and water. And our spirit is light, consisting of nothing more than vibration. And when we connect with spirit, we create a rainbow of vibration in our energy field, which reflects the 7 dimensions of our spiritual being, related to the ladder of ascension. Now let me introduce you to the ladder of ascension. It's a step-by-step approach to unity consciousness. So in the first dimension of the ladder, we have the body. The second dimension of the ladder, we have emotion. The third dimension is the mind. Fourth dimension is our inner senses, our intuition. The fifth dimension is our soul. The sixth dimension is divinity. And the seventh dimension is source. 7 layers to our rainbow. Today we'll be looking at just 5 though. So the human aspect now in relation to dimension. First dimension is physical. The second dimension is emotional. The third dimension is mental. The fourth dimension is your intuitive self. And the fifth dimension is spiritual, your spiritual self. Now each of these has a direction. The physical, related to the body, has an up and down direction. Emotion or emotional has a front and back direction. Mind, mental, has a side to side direction. The inner senses or the intuitive has an in and out direction. And the soul, spiritual aspect of ourselves, has a reflective direction. Now we're familiar with the 3 dimensions because we live in a 3-dimensional world. Physical up down, emotional front back, mental is side to side. So the physical body showing the meridian system, the emotional body showing the chakras, the mental body showing the auric field. So now let's look at the extra 2 dimensions in the whole 5-dimensional system. The inner senses has an in and out direction, and the soul has a reflective direction. So there's the torus, it's the in and out, and the hologram, which is the reflective. So let's look at that in a chart. So going through the ladder, the first dimension is the body, the human aspect is physical, the direction is up and down, and the energy system is the meridians. The second dimension is motion, the human aspect is emotional, the direction is front and back, and the energy system relating to the second layer is the chakras. The third dimension, mind, the human aspect mental, the direction side to side, and the energy system is your aura. The fourth dimension is the inner senses, the intuitive, the direction is in and out, and the energy system is the toric field. The fifth dimension, working with the soul, human aspect, spiritual, the direction is reflective, and the energy system is the hologram. Now I have some pictures to show you. The meridians run up and down. The chakras spin in front and in the back of the body. The auric field encompasses us or encircles us, and it has the side-to-side direction. The toric field loops in and out through the tiny space of the heart, and the hologram is a reflective direction. Now, each of these dimensions has a vibrational receptor. The meridians pick up their vibration or vibrational reception from light. Chakras pick up their vibration through color and sound. The aura picks up its vibrational information through sacred geometry in nature. The toric field picks up its vibration through the electromagnetism. The hologram picks up its information from pure love. And again, I'll show you the charts. So with the meridians, there's 12 passageways of the meridians that interpret light. Chakras, there's 7 spinning vortexes of the chakras that interpret color and sound. The aura, 7 radiating bands of the auric field interpret the sacred geometry. Now with the torus, you have 2 toroidal fields intersecting at the heart. And the hologram, we are in the universe, and the universe is in us. We are all one, and this supports unity consciousness. So just give you a bit of an overview here. Physical, meridians. Emotional, chakras. Mental, the auric field. Intuition, the torus. Spiritual, the hologram. So let's go through each one of them. The meridians. Meridians interpret vibration through light. Meridians are energy pathways of light that interface the outside of the body to the inside of the body. The meridians are the most physical level, or the most densest of our 5 energy systems. Meridians affect both the physical body and the energy body. The meridians are closely linked to the nervous system and the nerve pathways that feed every organ and part of the physical body and control the flow of chi in the energy body. Second dimension, working with the chakras, or the emotional aspect of ourselves. The chakras interpret vibration through color. Chakras are energy centers that are located slightly off the physical body and have been described as spinning wheels of color, representing the emotional aspect of ourselves. The chakras bridge the auric field, which consists of the light bodies in our mental field, to the meridians, which connect to the organs and glands of our physical body. The chakras process daily events of our life. Each chakra has a specific tone, color, frequency, and function. When the chakras are functioning normally, they'll be open, spinning appropriately, and the color will be pure and clear. Therefore, a change in thought or vibration can instantly shift the expression of the chakra. The entire magic of balancing the chakras is to vibrationally support the 7 senses related to the 7 chakras. The auric field gets its information through sacred geometry. The auric field band interprets vibration through sacred geometry found everywhere in nature. Aura is life. The auric field exists in different layers, sometimes referred to as harmonics because of the color fields they emit. Each layer of the auric field is a body, just as real and alive as the physical body. Each layer is a mini-world with its own sense of purpose. The magic of the auric field is in how these mini-worlds intertwine and dance with one another. These layers interconnect with one another, determining our experience with our physical reality. The auric field connects us to our spiritual self. This connects us to the spiritual aspect of absolutely everything and everyone to leave us with a sense of oneness. The torus gets its information through the electromagnetic field. The torus is the primary pattern nature uses for life on every scale. Shells, plants, trees, people, the earth, sun, and universe. It is the key to everything because our entire life is created by and from this geometric form. We are surrounded by 2 toroidal fields, one inside of the other, which are connected to our sacred space and to the tiny space of the heart. The heart is everything. It's the space of love and a gateway to the divine. The hologram. Our energy field is a hologram. The universe is a hologram and we are part of it. We live in it and the universe lives in us. Within the holographic universe, we are all one. Everything in the universe is infinitely connected. We are connected to the trees, plants, and animals of the earth, the fish of the sea, the birds of the air, the angels of the heavens, and the stars of the cosmos. As we shift our thinking consciously, we are evolving in spiritual ascension and creating a new picture for our universe. This new hologram impacts our entire universe and our vibration. What we say, think, and do impacts everything, everywhere. The hologram initiates change in the direction of the 5th dimension. The entire individual gets an upgrade to higher consciousness through the principles of the hologram. Life is sound, and sound brings life to earth. If our sound spectrum were to be enhanced, we could understand how all the particles in nature and the universe are made up of musical structures, frequencies, and patterns which our bodies recognize as healing information and etheric nourishment. Every being has its own melody. Life is sound. Here's a quote from Mary Howitt. "Happiest is he who hath the power to gather wisdom from a flower." We've all heard about that person that talks to the plants, but it may never have occurred to us that the plants were the ones trying to initiate conversation. This is what happened to me. One day the flowers were so delighted that I'd asked for their healing help with the making of a flower essence. They mentioned that they desired to be heard by more people. Enthusiastically finding someone that would listen, the plants reminded me that they are in co-creation with us. The plants initiating conversation. The co-creation between plants and human existence is in the blueprint of nature's design. What we breathe in is what they breathe out. They are purposely here to help us stay healthy, and why wasn't anyone listening? I told them I would do what I could to help spread their message. I was pleasantly surprised by this unexpected interaction and realized that for so many of us, this intuitive connection with nature has just been lost. Our lives have moved indoors rather than out in nature. Our outdoor gardening time exchanged for indoor computer time. Plants co-create with us. Our connection with the plant diva is essential in our spiritual journey. What's so wonderful is that the plant wants to share its wisdom in support of our spiritual journey. The diva, the plant spirit, resides in the fifth dimension, also considered the angelic realm, the realm of unconditional love, opening the gateway to loving universal consciousness. So, keeping my promise to the herbs, in 2006, I wrote the book Western Herbs for Eastern Meridians and 5-Element Theory. It's now available as an ebook. In 2021, it's been revised and retitled The Essence of Herbs. My focus for the book was to balance the meridians using herbs grown in my own backyard. Then in 2020, I was guided to create the Whispering Herbs healing cards so that the herbs had a way to reach everyone while in their homes, bringing the healing vibrations of nature inside. That was my way of keeping a promise. So both of these resources offer the 5 dimensions: the physical attribute of the herb, an emotion which is blocking meridian or chakra energy, a mindset that needs to be observed and shifted, the connection with the plant opening a gateway for intuition, and an herbal message that's been gifted by the plant divas for spiritual inspiration. The diva, the plant spirit, resides in the 5th dimension, also considered the angelic realm, the realm of unconditional love and the gateway to loving universal consciousness. What's so wonderful is that this plant wants to share its wisdom in support of our spiritual journey. Our connection with the plant diva is essential for our spiritual journey. The diva escorting us on our journey. Well, it's a new age. What was once impossible is now possible. Through centuries, we have used plants and herbs as food for health, believing that it's the nutrients and biochemistry that nourishes us physically. Our world has shifted as we can now take in their healing songs of vibration to support our whole being, mind, body, and spirit. The world has shifted. Sound is life. Life is vibration. Just listen to your tune and become a rainbow emissary. Thank you. The Whispering Herbs healing cards are available at the INATS trade show through Satyama Publishing and through the Sound Essence booth. They're a cover award finalists for 2021, so join us for the awards event on Saturday night. Can't wait to see you there. And at the Sound Essence booth, you can get a one-on-one session with Evelyn. Just click on the top banner. That'll take you to a place called Calendly, and then you can book a 15-minute or a half an hour session and get a one-on-one balance with Evelyn. And of course, the Sound Essence products are available also at the INATS show. So there's a downloadable catalog and there's a downloadable order form in the booth in the document section, so you can get all set up there. There's also a chart that you can download so that when we go ahead and do your one-on-one session, you can follow along. So at the Sound Essence booth, the one-on-one session is here. This is the banner that you're going to click, and that'll take you for your one-on-one appointment. Thanks ever so much. I can't wait to see you. I just can't wait to connect. Bye-bye for now.